Hi, bears. Since I can't be with you in the library, I want to welcome you to At Home with Miss Lane. Today, actually, I am not recording from in my home. Instead, I'm in a special place behind my home. This is the playhouse in my backyard, and there's two reasons why I wanted to record from here. The first reason is the book I'm going to read is about a fort. I thought this would be appropriate. The second reason is this week there was Earth Day. And Earth Day is a great time to be thinking about how we're treating our earth and recycling. And my playhouse is full of recycled things. Behind me, what looks like a little kitchen, this blue cabinet, happens to be the headboard and footboard from somebody's captain's bed. They were throwing it away. I pulled it out of the trash, painted it up, screwed it together. It's a kitchen. The sink is actually a bowl that got screwed on there. And the faucet is somebody's faucet that they were done with. All of the food that's sitting around up there is just pretend, but it's the packages from food that we used. And over here, this red cabinet, that is my pretend refrigerator. Used to be somebody's bathroom cabinet. Painted it, having fun with it now. I bet you guys have some really great ideas about things I could recycle and put out here. Maybe you could share them in the comments. So before I read a story to you, I want to tell you about what I'm reading because I hope you're reading great things at home. And the book I just recently started is called The House of Months and Years by Emma Tremaine. And what's kind of cool about the book, I only just started. I'm in about the third chapter. I'm enjoying it. There's a little bit of intrigue, but it made me research something I didn't know anything about. So when I was reading the summary of the book, it mentioned a calendar house. I didn't know what a calendar house was, so I looked it up. It was kind of cool. A calendar house is a house that's been built with like numbers symbolically in the building. That sounds confusing. So what it means is there's lots of things about the house that makes you think about the numbers that we use for time. So for instance, there is a house called Avon Tyrell House, and that house has 365 windows. That's like the number of days in a year. It has 52 rooms, like the number of weeks in a year. It has 12 chimneys, wow, like the months in the year. It has 4 wings, like the number of seasons that we have, and it has 7 exterior doors, like the number of days in the week. I think that is so cool. I would not want to clean that house, but I think that is so cool. So sometimes, finding a book we enjoy can lead us to learning new things too. Well, the book I want to share with you today, I actually read already with a class, and you'll see why in just a second. So the book is called The Little Red Fort, and it's by Brenda Maier. And I read it to Miss Maier's class because I thought they would enjoy that. So this is The Little Red Fort by Brenda Maier. And I love her fort because it reminds me of my playhouse. The Little Red Fort. Here's our title page. The Little Red Fort. Ruby's mind was always full of ideas. One day, she found some old boards. "Who wants to help me build something?" she asked her brothers. Oscar Lee pretended not to hear her. Rodrigo gave her a look that could melt popsicles. Jose almost fell off the fence. "You don't know how to build anything," they said. Ruby shrugged. "Then I'll learn." That's how I feel about things. And she did. "Who wants to help me draw the plans?" Ruby asked. The boys clutched their sides and howled with laughter. "Not me," said Oscar Lee. "I don't think so," said Rodrigo. "No way," said Jose. "I'm too busy." "Fine," said Ruby. "I'll draw them myself." And she did. Satisfied with her plans, Ruby asked, "Who wants to help me gather the supplies?" "Not me," said Oscar Lee. "I don't think so," said Rodrigo. "No way," said Jose. "I'm too busy." "Fine," said Ruby. "I'll gather them myself." And she did. I like how she's got Mom working with her. When all the supplies were gathered, Ruby asked, "Who wants to help me cut the boards?" "Not me," said Oscar Lee. "I don't think so," said Rodrigo. "No way," said Jose. "I'm too busy." "Fine," said Ruby. "I'll cut them myself." And she did. And again, I like how she has Mom there helping her. When all the boards were neatly cut, Ruby sang, "Who wants to help me hammer in the nails?" "Not me," said Oscar Lee. "I don't think so," said Rodrigo. "No way," said Jose. "I'm too busy." "Fine," said Ruby. "I'll hammer them myself." And they do not look busy. They're just hanging out and snacking and playing. And she did. Soon, Ruby's creation was complete. "Who wants to play in my fort?" she called. Me, said Oscar Lee. "Let's go," said Rodrigo. "I'll play," said Jose. "I'm not busy anymore." Mm-hmm. "Not so fast," said Ruby. "You didn't help me draw the plans or gather the supplies or cut the boards or hammer the nails. You said I didn't know how to build, and you laughed at me. I'm going to play in the fort by myself." And you know, I understand how she feels. But she did. She played there. But I started to say, sometimes when we follow our feelings, it's still not the kindest thing. "Well, we didn't want to play anyway," the boys said. But they did. So they huddled, whispered, and got straight to work. Oscar Lee made a mailbox. Rodrigo planted flowers. Jose painted the fort fire engine red. Ruby was delighted. That evening, the boys followed a delicious aroma to a fort warming party. "Who wants to help me clean this plate?" Ruby asked. "We do," the boys said. And they did. I love that it ended in a kind way. And at the end of this book, it shows you how you can build some forts. So you could do a sofa fort if Mom says you can use the cushions off the couch for that. Or you could do a kitchen chair fort, again, if Mom says you can do that. You could do a bunk bed fort if you have bunk beds. If not, maybe you could just use your regular bed. Or a snow fort in a different time of year, of course. So I love this book. I love that it did show kindness. I love that it shows creativity. And you know what else? Did you think to yourself when I was reading that book, that sounds a little bit familiar? That's reminding me of a story. Did it make you think about the Little Red Hen? Because it makes me think about the Little Red Hen. Well, boys and girls, I sure have enjoyed this time with you. I miss you, and I really hope to spend time with you again soon. I'll see you in a class Zoom, I bet, or I'll see you here.